Oh, it's the 13th of August 2018 at 12:45 p.m. Well, I've come up with an idea because I'm trying to encourage some of you guys to do videos that we can share on the channel. Uh, I just came up with a simple format that I often use. I think subconsciously, not consciously, but I noticed myself writing an email today, and I thought, it seems to be I use the same format. I think I do anyway. I'm not sure. I have to check it. But I thought it's a pretty simple one to follow. It's basically, you just quickly describe what's happening now, and then you suggest why you think it may be happening, and then you talk about future implications, what's likely to happen from it. I mean, it could be about something that's happening to you personally, or it could be happening, just something in the world that's happening, like what's all the censoring about, or something. It's just whatever's happening currently, why you think it's happening, and what you think the future implications of it might be. But probably more interesting if it's about you. If you have a sort of a dynamic, moving life that changes 1 minute to the next, like mine. I'll just drop something there. So I thought, I'll give you an example. What's happening to me right now? Well, as I showed you in last night's video, I seem to have lost my taste for alcohol, which is pretty odd for a person that could largely be classified as an alcoholic, I suppose. And I just found myself last night, and I just can't stand the taste of it anymore. That's right. Ugh. And I just keep thinking, wow, what the hell's going on? And the same thing's happening with coffee. It's just, I think I've had one cup today. That I could have another one. I actually priced a better machine to make a nicer coffee. Just a better coffee. Not that I'll be buying that anytime soon because I need to buy a screen first. But it's, I don't know. It's just strange. I mean, even my sexuality's changing. Everything's changing. Now, why do I think it's happening? Who knows? For a while, a good while, I thought it must be something to do with this diagram because it seems to have coincided with when I started talking about the diagram. And I thought, I can't believe it. I just really can't believe it. But all the while, I thought about it last night. I thought, ever since I've been doing that diagram, I've noticed the nastiness on the channel has largely disappeared. The last time I was jabbed by a narc was when Hot Girl got me about 6 weeks ago. I woke up, I came over to I'd had an afternoon sleep, and I came over and she left some sort of a cutting sort of comment, and just really got me. It's like a jabber coming out of the screen at you. I was going to actually put that up for a thing, but I thought, no, stuff that. And that's what it was like. But that was about 6 weeks ago. And I've just found, ever since I've been doing the diagram, I've actually questioned why and what value I'm getting from Pal Talk, which is a lot of I get a lot of jabs in there, often. I'll go a day or two and then get another jab. Used to be every day. Jab, 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 jab. Jabs everywhere. And I haven't actually, as I said, 6 weeks ago was the last time. I don't know, it was only one and I could handle it. But I think I'm recovering. I think I woke up this morning and thought, I think I'm actually, all the poison starting to leave my system. So, when I go to drink alcohol or coffee, it really tastes terrible. Because I no longer need it. Maybe, I don't know. The diagram could have had something to do with it, in that it sort of made me clearly differentiate what I call, a narc comment versus an empath comment. And the more I turned my back on being an narc, and went up for there, the less I wanted alcohol. It's just dwindled down to the point. Now, you saw it last night. I just, why does it taste like vinegar? That's the second time it's happened. I'm glad it happened on cam. You could see it. It was just, blech. But that's maybe that's what's been happening all my life. I've just been jabbed by narcs, one after the next. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And I've just been, and I was thinking about, when I came out of my, when I was separated from my family, I was a mess. It was like that. It was like I was so filled with poison, narc poison, I could barely think. And that's years ago, but I'm only just starting to get on top of it now. And look, it could be that. They say, when you're recovering alcoholic, have nothing to do with alcoholics. Just don't go anywhere near them. And I'd extend that to, just don't go anywhere near people. Just stay right the hell out. Just get out of there. If you want to live longer and be happier and healthier, I suppose. I can't say that I'm happier at the moment, but I'll probably be healthier. Which leads me to the third point, future implications. Well, I've got to be honest, it's just getting harder and harder and harder to imagine anything in the future for me. And that was I came from a family life where I used to imagine things in the future and they would happen to a greater or lesser extent. I just imagined them and said, let's do this and do that and do something else. And that sort of dwindled away, but it was still, they did happen. I've got things to happen. Now I have I try to imagine something and it just disappears. Even imagining having drinks online with people, well, it's a bit hard to imagine if you don't drink. It's sort of like, what do I do now? So the one good thing for the future is I can legitimately say to guys, this is what I've got from mgtow, from distancing myself from society and not having relationships with women. This is a positive benefit. This is a real benefit. I no longer drink, and I probably won't be drinking much coffee either. So, you can call that a benefit, or a pro or a con. Okay, but I think most doctors would tell you at least that that's a benefit. You're going to be both mentally and physically happier and healthier, or healthier. Not necessarily happier, because I don't know how to achieve happiness anymore. It's like we're being painted into a corner where anything that we thought would give happiness probably won't. Frankly, I'm finding work is about the only thing to give any measure of satisfaction these days. Yeah, so if you're not in a job you love, you've got a problem. Yeah, but anyway, that sort of concludes what I was going to say. But that would give you a structure. What's happening now? Why I think it's happening, and future implications. Okay, so that's a pretty simple one to do. So if you feel disposed or doing a video, follow that one. Just try that. Just try to make it personal. What's happening to you? Why you think it's happening? And how do you think it's going to affect your future in some way? Unless it's too bad, you probably don't want to talk about that. In which case, you go to the second option and talk about something that's happening in the world around you that you see. And look, it could be optimistic. It could be could be gloomy. Could be whatever. Anyway, that's just an idea. I thought I'd run it by you. I'm going out, so I won't be in. I'll be in for an hour or so, and then I'll have to go out. So, in our chats, you might find me, a bit absent. That's because I am. Okay, talk to you. Bye.